Hi everyone, good morning. It's Adam here. It's 6 a.m. I have my coffee up. You see behind me, we've got 8 tires, 4 wheels, and then 4 coilover shocks and a bunch of OEM hardware to replace the bolts on the 2016 Golf. 40,000 miles in the odometer. Time for a new suspension. Yeah, it's going to be a long day. Luckily, he has Wi-Fi. Usually I drop the car off with him and leave it there, but he has Wi-Fi, so I'm going to try to work there today. Whew. Yeah, I'm tired. But it's a new day. Let's get started.
I initially parked like Keller was driving, and it was all
Hey, don't mind me. I'm just getting some footage for myself.
Yeah.
Did you find the struts or no?
Yeah, you got everything.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, everything, the bearings.
So I've been reading, as of a year ago, people saying these things keep failing.
Really? Yeah,
So,
I hear them. They're loud as hell. They're like,
Yeah.
Either way you turn the wheel, holy hell.
So I figured if you're in there, I might as well go ahead and buy them. And then over the winter, it started happening. So
Oh, wow.
perfect timing.
Yeah, they have it's been updated with a little rubber sleeve in there to keep dirt and stuff out of the bearings. So,
Yeah.
So hopefully.
I'm really sorry about all the shit in there. The undercoat spray. Is it too bad?
Oh, what is the fluid film?
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely not. You're trying to prevent rust.
Everything I can, man.
Yeah, no, I saw you doing that, and most people don't. Like, this shit always gets all corroded, all these bolts and stuff, and it looks terrible.
That's bad.
So. Yeah.
They did a kind of a shit job, as in they sprayed everywhere. They were spraying on the door panels. The windows had grease on it. It was everywhere. But
Oh, you had somebody do it?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. I mean, they did a pretty good job in terms of, the only part that's annoying is that they got right down.
Right.
Guys.
It is 3 days later. I'm going to talk over some of these clips here. So these are the Bilstein B16 dynamic ride coilovers. The pitch here is that they work with the DCC / magnetic ride system in the Mark 7 Golf R. So whenever in the system, whenever you go from comfort to normal to sport mode or race mode, you feel the difference. And there's only 2 coilovers in the world that actually work with. Look at this nasty grease. This is what we use up in the Northeast for salt, in case you're wondering. If you don't spray your car down with this stuff, the amount of salt, I mean, you can see my bolts. It's bad up here. So it's nasty, but it works. So the way the system works is there's a plug modules. With the modules plugged in, you'll get error codes, and you can obviously delete the DCC by buying these little individual modules, 4 of them, that basically tell the system that there's a module present, but you're reducing the functionality of your vehicle by going with, I guess, non-smart coilovers. So Bilstein and I think KW both support them. Bilsteins are a bit more recommended overall. So the way this works is there's different B series. There's like a B4, B8, B10, B12, 14, and 16. The B14 is adjustable coilovers. The B16 is adjustable with the ride control in the car. The B12 is more heavy duty but not adjustable. And I think the B10 is just flat, normal coilovers with no adjustability at all. It kind of goes down the range like that. You can look it up if you want to. So the B16s are the best Bilsteins you can get for the Golf R Mark 7. They're also most expensive. The NSRP is like $4,000, but I paid like $2,100. So we're kind of going over right now kind of the rust situation, how we're going to get this done. So anyway, I got here Friday at 8:30 in the morning. By 9 a.m. my car was on the lift. By about noon, he was able to remove my stock shocks, and then by 5:30, 2 of the 4 coilovers were on, and by I left by 7. All 4 coilovers were on 7 p.m. I stayed with a friend locally. It wasn't planned this way, but that's how it went down. I stayed with a friend locally. Got the next morning, and by 10:30 a.m. they had done the ride height adjustments, which is manual adjustments for the spanner tools. Following that, I went and immediately got an alignment. If you're doing any suspension work, even lowering your car on the current coilovers will change the suspension geometry. So you're going to want to obviously get an alignment every time you do that. And what I'd asked them to do actually is I actually asked them to raise my vehicle up from where it was. So the Golf R sits about half an inch lower than the GTI. I had put 1 inch lowering springs on that, so we have a 1.5 inch lower than GTI, and my 18-inch wheels really fit the wheel well very well. No spacers needed because my HRE wheels are ET47 offset, so nice, snug, flush fit. But I was scraping my car when I pulled it in and out of the driveway, so I actually asked them to raise it back up about half an inch. So we'd still be an inch lower than a GTI, half an inch lower than stock, but I've been pulling out of my driveway a couple times now. We've had no problems with the scraping. So some reviews, I guess. We should probably get into like thoughts, since we're almost into the video here. I should enter a caveat here, which is, 40,000 miles on the stock shocks with lowering springs, the ride quality wasn't very good at all. It was really like hurting my back, painful, would bottom out on potholes, just awful. So obviously it feels amazing compared to that. Look at all that rust. But I need to sit in a stock brand new Golf R to know just how amazing it is compared to stock. What I can say is in cornering, the steering feedback and the body roll of the B16s is significantly better than I remember it being when I first put lowering springs on, which were very, they were more planted, with the caveat of kind of a shittier ride quality. I don't know why we filmed vertically there. Anyway, most importantly, it passed the girlfriend test. So Heather and I went on a long ride today together. No burnouts or anything, just normal riding in comfort mode. And she was like, "Oh, this feels so good. It's so comfortable." Because she has an all-track, an SEL all-track. SEL Sport Wagon. So no DCC at all, but it's a stock ride height. It's meant to be comfortable. It's a touring car for families. And she was really, really impressed how good it felt. So it passed the girlfriend test. That's all that matters. So I'm super happy with them. No complaints at all. And highly recommended. It's a lifetime warranty. We also replaced all the OEM bolts because they were all rusted. And I replaced the upper strut mount bearings as well because they were on both sides were clicking, hard left, hard right. At stance, so they were clicking. It wasn't the CV joints, it was the bearings. Turns out pretty much every Golf R and GTI around 30 to 40,000 miles has failed strut bearings. So this is not a new thing. It's every car gets this, and mine were basically hard left, both sides would just click. So this is them wrapping it up here. Don't have a lot more footage to go on. Only disappointing thing is it took forever to install them. It took 8 hours to install these. What took about 12 hours to install these, they billed me for 8, which was absurd. But their claim is there's a lot of rust, and it took them a while to get the stock coilovers off. Whatever. I can't contest it. As soon as we're done here, we take it and get the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's installed. And you're pretty happy with this height, right? You think it looks good?
Yeah. I mean, I went down the road. I tried individual race.
Yep. You can tell the difference for sure.
Yeah, definitely. But not the performance thing.
Is that still the original set of tires?
No, these are brand new.
I see it, sir.
There's a scratch. This is the final product. They look amazing. Obviously wrapped in the brand new wheels, brand new tires. I went down from 235 size to 225 for the P4S's purely as a mistake. The difference in width is 4.5% from the 235s. Look how much scraped my fender is. This is kind of just a video catalog that goes through all the progress here. So I should get better fuel economy with the narrower tires. I may get decreased launch speed with narrower tires. But as far as cornering goes, I couldn't tell the difference between 225 and 235. So your mileage may vary, but I think I saved like $10 per tire by going with 225 for what it's worth. Although I miss the 235's ability to fill the wheel up and the wheel well up. It just looks meatier in the rim. So, oh well. Super happy. This is a necessary upgrade for anyone with a performance car that's getting higher in the mileage. Lowering springs was a mistake. Save your $300 and put it toward a proper coilover setup instead of lowering, because I've already paid 5 hours of labor once to install lowering springs, and now we're paying labor again to install the coilovers. Just my advice. Alright guys, rock on, be safe, drive safe, and have a fantastic spring and summer.